Hello Excel champions, it's William aka Dr. Excel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a calendar template, and we're going to make sure that it works every year, so it's going to be evergreen. What we're going to do, we're just going to take the year here as a parameter, and this will give you a calendar for the whole year. So next year, if you want to update the template, you will just have to change the year here, and you'll have the correct calendar. So as usual, I will give you the file. It's going to be right below the video, so you can download it and follow with me how I build it. So you can download right now with all the formulas and everything. So first, we're going to start with the year. So I'm going to put 2019. A bit of format like this. What do I want to put in my calendar? What I'm going to do something simple. It's going to be here, for example, it's going to be M for Monday and 19, for example, if we're on the 19th of January. And what we're going to do is that this is going to be on the side like this. And then we're going to have the month over here. So for example, January like this. So what I'm going to do, so first this I'm going to replace it by 1st of January. By January it's going to be date, year is going to be this date, and 1st of January, so 1 and 1. And I want the format. What format am I going to use? I'm going to use just the month, so it's gonna be January, okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to I'm gonna use the format after, but here I'm going to do empty, and here it's gonna be date. I'm going to take the same date and add 1 month like this. And I'm going to apply the same format, February, and now I can expand for the whole year, May, June, I have to expand again. Okay, January here, so here's December, and now I can remove it. Remove this, so that's going to be the end of the calendar. Now here, what do I want? I want here the first, so here it's going to be the same, date, year, month, day, and here I just want to display format cells. I want to display just the number of the day. So here I'm going to put 01, and here we're going to put equal. It's going to be the same, and here I want to display format cells. I want the day. So for example, I want T for Tuesday. So I'm going to use text of this value. I'm going to use DDDD, so that's going to give me the full name of the day. So it's going to be Tuesday, and I'm going to take left, just 1 character left of this text, 1. So Tuesday, 1st of January, and here I want. So this formula is going to be always the same, and now I want, what do I want? Here is going to be date, this one, plus 1 month. except it's going to be here, and here we have the same formula. Yeah, I'm gonna take this, take the format of the columns and paste it in the whole calendar. This way we're going to have to see a little bit how it looks like. I'm gonna center everything. And I'm actually going to take these formulas everywhere like this. This way we always have the dates. I'm going to expand this to 31 days, except here I have to do this plus this plus 1. Okay, so we need max 31 days. And here actually I'm going to take this formula to increase the date each time, instead, so here I want this formula everywhere. Like this, and what I want to prevent changes of month. So here if so how can I prevent it? I'm going to do if day, so if I compute the day of this date is higher than the day so if the day is less than a day of H34, so this means if the day is less than the day of the cell before, it means that we switch the month because the day is going to be 1, and in that case we display nothing, and otherwise, if it's not the case, we display the cell value. So I'm going to do this. And display this this formula. And if it's an error, if error of this, I display nothing. Okay, so to clear the errors here, I messed up. And yes, and I can keep this formula for the end of each month. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take those formulas and paste it in the whole end of month, like this, and so this way it keeps only month with 31 days. Of course, I could put these dates manually because they're always you know, like March always has 31 days, but I prefer to do it with formulas. Now, what do I want to do? I'm going to make a bit of format here. I'm going to add some stuff. I'm going to do what? I'm going to put everything in blank. Everything in white like this. I'm going to add blue on top here as well, and now I'm going to select everything like this, put a border around it. Same thing for the months. I'm going to add borders here and here, and put some horizontal lines. So border, I'm going to use border like this, okay. And now I think I can use this as a template everywhere. So that's one thing. One thing that I'd like as well, here I'm going to put bold on top. This way I see better the days. What I would like to do, I'd like to have some, the Saturday and Sunday in colors. So what I can do, so I'm going to use a conditional format for that, and I'm going to use the weekday function. So the weekday function, for example, if I take the weekday of Sunday, of a Sunday, and I have to choose one, no, weekday of a Sunday, I have to choose two, so that's Sunday 7, okay. So now I'm going to select this whole data range and say conditional formatting, manage rule, new rule, use a formula, and I'm going to apply a formula when equal weekday of this cell here, and I want it to be a relative reference because I'm going to paste this format everywhere in the calendar. So if weekday of this day is 6, is actually I'm going to use higher than 5, so it's going to be 6 and 7, and in that case I'm going to put it in gray. Okay, apply. So what didn't work? If I copy and paste this this format and I paste it here, so my format doesn't work. I have to actually fix the reference to the column E, I think. So I'm going to select this this rule, and I'm going to edit it, and so it's always going to be regarding to E11 with an absolute reference. Always, we're gonna always check for these three the result of the column E. Okay, apply. Okay, and now it works. So if I take this format and put it everywhere, now it doesn't work. So if I do so here for the conditional format, it's a bit tricky because I'm going to need to make three ones, one for this cell, one for this one for this one. Why is that? Because I'm going to copy the format and put it everywhere. So each time it's going to be relative to, I need one format which is going to base itself on the column to the left, to the right for column E, one based on the actual column, the current column, and one which is based on the column on the left. So first I want to do for the Sunday, so it's going to be conditional formatting new rule, and I'm going to say if format when equal weekday of E11 base 2 is higher than 5, so it's going to be 6 and 7 for Saturday, Sunday. Then I'm going to put this format, I'm going to put in gray. Okay, and actually conditional formatting, I'm going to edit and copy the formula. This I'm going to put a new rule as well, new rule formula, same formula, and same color, new rule, formula, same formula and color, like this. Okay, now if I paste it everywhere, does it work? It does. And if I put it in the whole table, does it work? Yes, it only puts in gray Saturday and Sunday. So I can put this formula, this conditional formatting in the whole table, in the whole calendar, like this. Perfect. I'm going to remove this formula over here. Now that's nice. We're going to check that it works for 2020. Starts on the 1st of January. We could check maybe that in January 2020 up January 2020, first is a Wednesday, so it looks like it's working. We still have Saturday, Sunday as in gray, and we even have here the 29th of February, which is cool. It means even on how do you call that? On leap years, you have the correct number of days. Of course, I'm going to put a border maybe around border like this, so we can see the end. Yeah, so that's a way that we can use to build a calendar template, and you can put your events everywhere in the cells. So don't forget to download the file. It's going to be right below the video. There's a link, so you can access it, download it, and maybe modify if you want to add some features. And I will see you tomorrow for a new Excel tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. This way you'll be notified when I publish. See you tomorrow, guys. Ciao.